Fourthly, we need to avoid the exposure to endocrine disruptors. Now, what are endocrine disruptors? Certain chemicals called xenoestrogens are present in things like plastics, cosmetic products, household detergents, etc. Now, these xenoestrogens, when they enter the body, they mimic the actual female hormone, that is estrogen, in the body. So, the body understands this as an increase in the estrogen levels. Increase in estrogen levels causes the decrease in progesterone levels, and automatically up arise all the fertility issues that come along with low progesterone levels. So to avoid the exposure to these xenoestrogens, we need to avoid the use of plastics and all cosmetic products that have this chemical in them, and it is better to go in for organic products. Now these were the few PCOD management tips that I gave y'all that you can try on yourselves from home. Now still, suppose if you all are not getting the desired results, or if your PCOS symptoms continue, then you can always go and meet a homeopath, as homeopathy has proven to be effective in the treatment of PCOS. Now we will hear what few doctors of Sri Kamakshi Devi Homeopathic Medical College and Hospital Shiroda have to say regarding homeopathy and its treatment in PCOS. But before that, let's hear two of our friends who want to share their experience with PCOS.
Hi friends, thank you Safira for making me a part of this PCOS awareness campaign in the month of September. I was diagnosed with PCOS in 2015 and I have been on Ayurvedic medication since then. It has helped me a lot. You can choose any line of treatment that suits you best, but I have personally had great experiences with Ayurvedic medication. First of all, it's important to drink a lot of water because when you get PCOS, the immediate side effects are a lot of acne and weight gain, especially in your abdominal and pelvic region. You will find a lot of weight gain. So drinking a lot of water helps you take care of these issues, that is acne and weight gain. Secondly, it is important to make certain sustainable lifestyle changes relating to your diet and your day-to-day movement, your exercise, wherein you can eliminate all kinds of sedentary lifestyle practices that you follow. So one is, in your diet you include more of fruits, vegetables and everything that is considered to be natural and healthy, and cut down on stuff that is artificial, full of preservatives, additives. Stick to home food, nothing like home food, and keep a positive frame of mind. For me, meditation has helped in a great way to keep a positive frame of mind, and I have been meditating since 2011. And I have understood one thing, that PCOS really thrives on your stress levels. So if you are stressed at work, at home, in your relationships, wherever it is, please deal with your stress as soon as possible. And meditation is a great way of calming your mind. So trust me, if you once start doing meditation with all your mind and heart, you will never give up, and it will never give up on you. Also, do not let people's comments about your weight, about your ability to procreate because of PCOS affect you. It is nothing major. There is no roadblock in conceiving, in planning a family. Just remember that the sooner you take care of PCOS, the better it will be, and it will be cured in no time. But for that, you will have to make these certain sustainable lifestyle changes, that is exercising on a day-to-day basis. It can be any exercise, it can be yoga, let's say Surya Namaskar or Kapal Bhati, and do it on a consistent basis, on a sustainable basis. It may not be rigorous exercise, but these simple exercises can also help you in a big way to take care of your health. So may you have great reproductive health. I wish you all the best to recover from PCOS, and may we continue to spread awareness about PCOS so we all lead better and healthy lives. Take care.
Hello friends. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Safira for making me a part of this PCOD awareness program. PCOD is something that every one woman out of 10 is diagnosed with. Me also been diagnosed with this PCOD since 2017 and has been treated with the homeopathic medicine and have been cured to some extent, not completely. Um, for me, the experience of a PCOD is something like this, that it is really not a problem to have a PCOD with. During a PCOD, first of all, you have to maintain your weight, your diet. Like a person who is overweight like me has to manage the weight to some extent, but I couldn't do it completely. But to the extent I had to do it, it's a part of treatment. Secondly, you have to jump from a junk food to a normal diet, which is a very important point. Especially, you have to be completely dependent on the home cooked food. Thirdly, you have to just quiet up all the bakery products, the yeast products, which is a very important point in the PCOD patients. Thirdly, you have to think positively. That's the main thing that you need to follow. A positive thought can change anything in your life. And finally, is whatever treatment you take. And homeopathy is a better medicine, I could say, for PCOD. Um, Nothing much. That's the thing that I could say for just a few things that I could say. Thank you.